Hi guys. You can't, buddy. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Here comes Ziggy with dramatics. Oh my god. Today we do have a little bit of a treat little video. We are going to be having a piercing tour today. I'm just going to be showing you guys my piercings. I don't have that many. Well, technically in total I think I have like 14 or something, but that's like including the ears and all that stuff. So buddy, I just need a few minutes and I'm just gonna take you on a little bit of a tour through my piercings, talk about like the pain level, stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys care at all, just go ahead and keep watching. So I guess that we can start chronologically. So obviously I'm not gonna include my ears with like the chronological order, so I'm just going to show you guys my ears because I feel like that's boring. I feel like the ears are boring. Nobody really cares that much. I don't have like the coolest piercings in my ears. So I do have right here in the middle pierced. I got that one done probably last, but then I have 3 on like just the bottom part of the earlobe pierced on this side, and then on this side I do have 2 up here in the cartilage that are pierced, and then I have another 3. This one is hiding, hold on. So I have another 3 pierced right down there. So yeah, those were just scattered throughout. I had another one, I believe that was up here, but it closed up. I didn't really care too much, so I never got it re-pierced, but who knows, maybe one day I will. While all the other girls were getting like their belly buttons and stuff pierced, I got my nose pierced when I was like about 14. Yeah, when I was 14. And I remember my mom even like made a deal with me because I had done something and I got in trouble, gotten my phone taken, and my mom was like, okay, either you get your nose pierced today or I keep your phone for another month and a half. And I wanted my nose pierced so bad. I was just like, keep the phone, I don't give a fuck. I wanted my nose pierced, I wanted to be grown, so I got my nose pierced that day. So I don't actually have it in right now, but if you can see the little scar from it, and it's super easy to put in and out. So that, like I said, was when I was 14, so that was about, how old am I? Oh my god, bitch. I'm about to be 23. That's almost like, bitch, that's almost like 9 years. Holy shit. That's kind of like a long time. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, so I guess I've had it for like 9 years. That's like scary to say about anything. How have I done anything for 9 years? So I guess since I've had it for so long, it just doesn't close up. I've gone months without having anything in there. Sometimes I'll have a hoop in there, just whatever. Yeah, doesn't close up. So, and it's super easy to take them out too. You just, yeah. Moving on from that one, after that I believe I got my septum done right after that. Not right after that, but a couple years later when I was like 18, I think I could finally get stuff done without like any parental consent. So I got my septum pierced. One day I just asked my mom to drop me off at the mall, and I got dropped off, and then when I came back she picked me up and she was pissed off because I showed her my septum, and I was like, yep, I got this done. And she was like, what the fuck, why did you do that? And all my family kept saying that I looked like a bull with it, but I don't really care. I love it. I have this little hoop in it now, and it's so freaking cute. But yeah. Oh my god, I haven't even been telling you guys the pain levels or anything. With my ears, they did not hurt at all, like no type of pain really. My nose, it was literally a pinch. Like when I say it was like a pinch, like it felt like that, like somebody pinched me and then it was done. I think that I bled a little bit, but there's like a bleeding thing. Some people just bleed with those. But with my septum, however, it was also very, very, very easy. Like it was a pinch. I've heard people tell me that it was like the worst piercing of their life. I think that honestly whoever did theirs like did it wrong, because mine was like the slightest bit of a pinch and it was super easy, super quick, and yeah, I barely felt it, and I still barely feel it. Mine has stayed open. That's been what, almost 4 or 5 years now, I believe, like 4 or 5 years now since I got my septum done, and it's never closed. I'll go like months without having anything in there, and yeah, it just doesn't close, so that's really cool too. So I actually forgot, before I got my septum done, I did get my nipples pierced. I know that's why a lot of people are probably watching the video, but I did get my nipples pierced. This is the most that I can show you guys without getting in trouble. But yeah, basically I have always had small titties, so I wanted something to spice them up a little bit, bedazzle them just a little bit, so I got them pierced. I got them pierced when I was 18. My mom didn't know about it. Nobody knew about it. When I actually went, I went with my friend at the time, and I kept talking about it. I said that I wanted to do it, so finally we just called a shop, and we went. I remember it was $90. That was the worst pain I've ever felt, ever, with piercings, tattoos, anything, and like, oh my, it was so bad. So I think that like piercings don't hurt if people do them right, but I don't think that mine were done right. So let me check. So it's with this one, he went in my areola, that's the area around the nipple, ma'am, and he went out my nipple. So just a wee little. So I think that that's why I literally went into shock when I got these done. I was sitting there super comfortable, super confident, and he did it, and I was just like, whew, okay. And I started getting a little bit warm, but I was like, okay, it's fine. And as soon as he was like looking at me, and I was just looking down, and he was like, just, you know, say something if you feel like you're gonna pass out, if you feel like you're gonna throw up. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna throw up. And then he was like, okay. Like, he was like freaking out, and he sent my friend, he was like, you need to go get her a Gatorade, go get her something with electrolytes, like go get her this, blah, blah, blah. And like my friend, he like sped down the street, went to the little corner store, and then the guy was just like holding me up. He was like trying to cover my chest, but I was just like literally, it was like my body was going into shock. I started having a bit of a panic attack, kind of. My friend got back really quickly, and I sat up, took it like a champ. You know me. I didn't throw up or anything, but I definitely like went into that first little stage of blackout, you know, when your vision just starts to go a little bit. It was kind of like that. And then yeah, and he was like, okay, let me cover you up, and like my nipple was just bleeding, like blood was coming down my nipple. Couldn't even feel my nipple at that point, like I don't know. So then at that point he was just like, okay, we can put you on, like I'm just gonna, let's patch you up and we can get you out of here so you can go lay down. I was like, oh no baby, we already started. Like, I was not about to walk out of that place with one nipple piercing. Like, what the fuck do I look like? Excuse me. I was like, I'm okay, like it's okay, I promise. Let's just do the other one. And that one, it went smoothly. It was like a little pinch, but it wasn't bad. Unless I was just like totally in shock at that point and I couldn't feel the pain. But it definitely was not as bad as my first one. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look, you can't actually like tell unless I tell you that that's what happened to my nipple. So, and then you like look closely at it. So I really don't mind it. I don't care. My nipples as well, they haven't closed. Sometimes the bars will fall out or something. And I'll have to like, there's like a shine right there, and I'll have to like poke it back through the skin, because the skin does start to like come back really quickly. Does that make sense? Like, the skin does start to grow back quickly on your nipples, I guess. So you kind of do have to like almost like re-pierce it if you do leave it out for too long. So I definitely would not recommend that. But obviously I can't show you guys the barbells that I have in now. Right now they're just some sparkly silver ones, and the barbells just look like that. and they're super easy to put in. So I don't know, whenever people tell me that they want to get their nipples pierced, I tell them to do it, but make sure that you're ready to commit for the rest of your life. Like, I had to go to the hospital one time, and my mom didn't know that I had them at this point, and the hospital was just like, yeah, you're gonna have to take out your nipple piercing so we can do x-rays. And I was just like, I just got these a month ago, like, I'm not supposed to take these out yet. And I just refused. Like, I couldn't even do it. That was probably really fucked up of me and very inconvenient, but anything for the nipples, you know. Oh, and also, the night that I went and got my nipples done, I took my mom out to dinner, I remember, at Cheesecake Factory, and we were playing in the parking lot, like, walking in, and, like, I smacked her arm, and she smacked me hard as fuck in the titty. Hard as fuck. And I wanted to scream, crying. Like, I couldn't make a noise because then she would obviously know, but I was just like, oh my fucking god, like, there's no way she just smacked my newly pierced, still bleeding nipples. But yeah, anyways, so that's that on the nipples. I would say if you do want to get them done, commit to it. Make sure that the piercer does it perfectly. I don't know, yeah. My guy, he drew his dots and everything, and it still didn't happen for us, but it is okay. I'm okay after all this time. My next piercing, it's gonna be my belly button piercing. It is right here, Miss Ma'am. I have like this little like sun jewel thing in right now. But yeah, I actually got this done on my 19th birthday. I had nothing else to do that day, so I went and I got my belly button pierced before I spent the day with my grandma. I just like everything that sparkles in my belly button is cute to me. That one also, it was like literally a pinch, like the smallest pinch. It was so easy. I know a lot of people have problems with their belly button, but mine has always been okay. Knock on wood, but I haven't gotten any infections or anything like that from any of my piercings, so I'm very grateful for that. The last one, so I don't have it yet, but I really want you guys to tell me if anybody has it out there, if you would recommend a kitty cat ring, because hear me out. A couple months ago, I was getting waxed, and my waxing lady, she was like looking all up in my kitty cat, and I don't know, she was just trying to come on to me or something, but she was just like, you know, you have like the perfect for a kitty ring. And I was just like, oh really? And she was just like, yeah, no, it's very like pretty, it's very cute down here. And I was just like, they really are great. Like, I think that you would love it. Like, you should get one. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like I know she was cute, but wow. Anyways, enough about her. I just want to know if you guys have one or have ever had one. Just let me know your thoughts, let me know your feelings, let me know your recommendations, your pain levels, you know, if it was too bad. But yeah, that's actually all that I have to talk about as far as piercings. But I do thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you thumbs up for me and subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.